Hey, good day. This is Robert Brown with Union Matters. This is the monthly newsletter specifically for our members at TW at GCS. And I'm going to get right into it. We're going to start off with an announcement first, and we're going to talk about a couple topics of the day. Just want to remind the people at TW at GCS that we are having Lobby Day coming up, and you're going to see a commercial at the end of this video. That's going to promote Lobby Day. And Lobby Day is the time of year when we come together as a unit with all our membership brothers to get to know each other, to build camaraderie, to build our community among each other, and just basically have a good time. It's going to be done as usual in Albany on Tuesday, March 27th, 2018. March 27th, 2018. So if you have that day off, we want you there. If you don't have that day off and you got some vacation time, this is the time to put in for that vacation. But no, if you're off that day, or whatever, you just want to be there that day. Transportation will be provided. There's a Lobby Day flyer all over the campus of TW at GCS. You can ask your local shop steward for a flyer/registration form. Transportation will be provided in a luxury coach bus with internet, Wi-Fi, the whole 9 yards. There will be breakfast and lunch provided at the event. Some buses go all out and have food on the way back and a little extra, if you know what I mean. A little extra, if you know what I mean. So it's just a good time to go talk about what's going on within the union, talk about different campaigns in the union. And then what we do at the same time, the people from the halls of Congress of Albany make their way there to address us, to talk to us, to show their support and their love for us. At the same time, we leave that venue and go to their offices and lobby for the needs of the working class, people like me and you. So you do not want to miss that event. Like I said, if you got that day off, please make time to be there, get the babysitter already taken care of, whatever. Make time. You don't have to pay no money for the transportation. We're not staying overnight. You might want, if you want to, that's up to you. But we're not staying overnight. We're going to be back later on that night. Food is going to be provided. Lunch, dinner is going to, breakfast is going to be provided. Lunch is going to be provided. A free Lobby Day t-shirt. I know a lot of people ask you, Rob, you got all these shirts. How can I get one? This is how you get one, by showing up at every big event for the union. Showing up at every big event. So again, that's Tuesday, March 27th, 2018. You do not want to miss that particular event. Next thing we're going to talk about is we have this is, as you know, this is Black History Month, and we take this time out to celebrate all our heroes in Black history, but yet at the same time celebrate each other in the Black culture. And we don't shy away from that. Nothing wrong with being taking pride in your heritage and your culture. The only thing wrong with it is when you get too prideful where you think you're above everybody else, then that's a problem. But we all are one. We all look out for each other. And this month is Black History Month. And TWU, the Transport Workers, is having a big event on Friday, February 23rd, 5 to 9 p.m. Friday, February 23rd, 5 to 9 p.m. Most of the people at GCS usually have that day off. So please take time out to come out, register, and join your brothers and sisters in honoring the memory and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. A lot of us don't understand the true fight of Dr. King. I mean, we get these green cards with nonviolence and peace and everybody come together, all cultures, to fight for civil rights. But there are more to Dr. King than that. That was fighting for workers' rights. That was fighting to level the playing field between the corporate interests and the workers and things like that. So he came to TWU to the big event to speak to us. So please take time out to come to that particular event. It's going to be done at the African House Palace of Elegance. That's the African House Palace of Elegance, 2265 Bedford Avenue. That's 2265 Bedford Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 2265 Bedford Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Again, that's the African House Palace of Elegance from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., February 23rd, 2265 Bedford Avenue in Brooklyn. Now, it's a good event. We eat, we have fun, we dance, we celebrate the culture. We do a lot of good things, so you don't want to miss that. But you do have to register, so make sure you get the flyer from your local shop steward or your local union representative at GCS so you can participate in that particular event. And last but not least, on February the 28th, you want to make sure that you are at our monthly meeting. It's going to be held at the Food Cave between 4:30 and 6:30, and you do not want to miss that event. We're going to talk about some things that happened in the past and things that happen in present, but we really want to talk about things that happen in the future. We want to make sure we get every membership up to speed and get them in a position where they're participating in the union. And we want to make sure that you're there. So it's going to be done at the Food Cave and shouldn't have to go through the address because most of you guys know where the Food Cave is. You go downstairs, you're going to make a right, and you're going to go up a little bit and you're going to see a restaurant. It's right before you get to the pizza place. If you get to the pizza place, you're going too far. While you're at it, chop it up, get something to eat while you're out there. But it's going to be at 3322 Northern Boulevard, 3322 Northern Boulevard, Long Island City. 3222 Northern Boulevard, Long Island City. Like I said, all you have to do is come downstairs once you get off at 4:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. This is something that we encourage everybody to participate in because this is where we link up. This is where we get grand ideas. This is where we talk about joining together as one in different events and things like that. And this is your meeting. And we need to hear your concerns, your thoughts, your ideas, lay it on the table so we can take it and figure out what we're going to do with it to make your life better. So make sure that you're at that particular event. Now, the last week, there was a gas leak at the campus of TW at GCS. I wouldn't necessarily say it was an MTA thing. I wouldn't necessarily say it was a GCS thing. Now, staying there while the gas was going on, that's something I want to talk about. Dealing with gas is no playing matter. If you smell gas, you bring it to your leaders, and then you should move forward. Now, that's nothing to play with. Gas can kill you. Now, I don't know what happened during that time, but I work, my particular shift, we smelled the gas, and we was still sitting there until we got word from MTA that we got to leave, that we have to leave. What we have to do is we're going to have to start reporting things to the safety committee. If you were involved in that gas leak, I would adjure you to file a report or let the union know because you don't know what's going to happen later on after the event. Sure, you took some gas in, but you don't know how it could affect you. So if you start getting sick, address it to your superior, address it to your supervisor, your team lead, address it to your operational manager, even the top leadership of TW at GCS. Address them about it. At the same time, you want to address the union about it. File a report so we can hand it over to the safety commission so they can go and take a look at the building. You got to understand that we are a union company and we work hand in hand with GCS as much as we can. So this situation is a building situation. It has nothing to do with MTA. It has nothing to do with GCS. It has nothing to do with you. It is a building maintenance situation. And if need be, you need to report the gas leak, to the safety commission, and so they can find out what's going on in the building. Gas is nothing to play with. It can kill people. It can kill. And if it doesn't kill, it can do something to you internally. But that is a very serious situation. So if you've been in there too long smelling that gas, I adjure you to talk to your union leadership and see what can you do. The overall goal of our union is to make sure the members are safe. The overall goal of the union is to have a safety committee or a commission to come in there and check out the place to make sure everything is safe and sound. You get a chance to you go look up what happened to the textile company and what happened to their workers as a result of no safety or safety being undermined or not taken seriously. Now again, it's not had nothing to do with GCS, has nothing to do with MTA. This is a building situation. This is a building ownership situation. Second thing, make sure that if you are brand new to the, make sure that you get your green card. Your green card validates you as a participant in a union. If you have not started your dues membership, get with your leadership at TWU and go ahead and get your dues taken care of. And at the same time, dues are tax deductible. So if you paid dues last year, make sure you get your W-2 from TWU if you haven't gotten it yet and write your union dues off. You can do that. I hope you know you can do that. And second, if you have not gotten your union member card, because I know some people, I really know some people close to me that have not gotten a union card, by all means, leave your name in our inbox at the TWU at GCS Facebook group. Shout out your name and telephone number, and we can figure out how to get you your union membership card. You want to make sure your card carrying union membership. With that union membership card, if you would like, we'll make sure we have lanyards with TWU Local 100 on there so you can show your union pride. Okay. I want you to understand, because I don't have that much time, I want you to understand how valuable you are as a worker. Okay? With our political plight that's going on in America today, a lot of emphasis is on corporations and not enough of the people. Now, I don't discount corporations. We need corporations. The people need corporations in order to live a sustainable life. But the corporations need the people too. And I believe that the corporations should do whatever they can to make sure their people are not just making a living, but living a great lifestyle. Living a great lifestyle, and some of us here, and even with the current increases that we have right now, is better than nothing. But it's putting us in a position where we can have a little lifestyle. Our focus is to make sure that you don't just live the work. And we don't want you to work to live. Work is just something you got to do anyway. But we want you in a position where your work can produce a lifestyle for you. It can allow you to save money. It can allow you to invest money. It can allow you to participate in certain things. We want to make sure that you're able to take care of your spouse, just in case your spouse gets sick without missing a beat. That put your child in college without missing a beat. There's so much the union does. These are the fight of the union. To fight where the workers can get some of the share in some of the benefits and the profit of major corporations who are in, especially those who are in record profits. Record profits. That's what the union is for. We want to make sure that this love, life, and liberty and freedom go all around, from the worker to the corporation, from the corporation to the worker. We're supposed to be like this. The people in the corporation diametrically, a lot of times, especially in Wall Street, are against each other. Well, that's the point of the union. Our union is to bring it together. And sometimes you got to fight for that. And that's what we did a couple of years ago. And that's why you have the increases that you have now. And that's why you have the union representative right now. But this didn't happen on its own. It took the leadership. It took people to come together as a union, even in the midst of fear. Even in the midst of fear of losing a job, people came together and stood strong as one to say we deserve more. Now, I'm not going to hop on, but I just want you to let you know that you're valuable. And there's a strong purpose for the union. Just imagine how things would be if we didn't have a union. My prayer is things get better and be better for me and you. We all work at that place. We all love our clients. And we want to make sure the client is taken care of. And some of us want the company to prosper. But we want the company to recognize that we're valuable, we're precious, and we want to prosper too. Everybody wants to prosper. I know you want to prosper. Well, I'm done. This is Robert Brown with Union Matters, special edition for TW at GCS workers. And I just wanted to let you know that you're special and you are thought of and you are cared about by the union, by the mighty, mighty Local 100 of TWU. They're always looking for ways to help advance you. And whenever you have a situation going on and you feel like you're being violated, being taken advantage of, or you feel like you're being put in a unsafe position or whatever, you have to report that to your local union representative. Don't be sweeping things under the rug. Be bold about it. If you have a problem, like I said, with any of your workers, fellow workers, supervisor, manager, whatever, you have a right to file a complaint against them. First, we would like to see you take it over to the open door policy of TW at GCS. But if nobody wants to do anything about it, you go ahead and take it to your union. This is Robert Brown with Union Matters. See you at Lobby Day.
Right now, we're in a pitched battle to win a contract for a group of workers that do paratransit dispatch for the MTA. Woo! These are the workers from GCS, among TW Local 100's newest members. Why Lobby Day is a beautiful thing. I responded to them that you tell that to 2,000 Local 100 members that are going to be up here tomorrow. See this through. So whether it's making sure that our drivers are okay and not held to a different standard.
You folks are the backbone of the city of New York, which is the financial capital of the world.
Value your service and your work and what you do for us each and every day. For my son, my mother, who take the transportation service each and every day to go to work, to go to school.
You gotta swag, and then pose. You gotta swag, and then pose. If you looking real good, let me see your swag with it. Straight from the model, so you pumping tags with it. If they ask you why, tell them it's on purpose. They ask for your name,